Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. Look, if you're a content creator right now trying to keep up with the endless demands of modern platforms, you already know the landscape has radically shifted. So today, we're doing something really exciting. We are going to build your 2026 AI creator stack. We're going to construct a custom, highly specialized toolkit designed to drastically improve both your content quality and your production speed.
But first, let's be honest. Why does your AI script sound like a lecture? Seriously, have you ever poured a ton of time into a prompt only to get something back that sounds like a university lecture given by a robot who just swallowed a thesaurus? You are definitely not alone in that. It is incredibly frustrating to get these generic robotic AI outputs that just cause your viewers to immediately click away. Well, we're going to solve exactly why that happens today.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our agenda for today. First, the generic AI trap. Then, building the scripting stack. After that, mastering the visual stack, perfecting the audio stack, and finally, we'll map out your 2026 creator workflow. By the end of this, you'll leave with a complete system. Section 1. The generic AI trap. Escaping the all-in-one illusion.
Okay, so the harsh reality of modern platforms is that algorithms heavily weight average view duration. Think about this number for a second, 40%. Data shows that a poorly structured middle section in your script causes a massive audience drop-off right around that 40% mark. And crucially, that is exactly the threshold where YouTube decides whether to push your content to new viewers or just stop recommending it entirely.
So to beat that drop-off, we absolutely have to rethink our approach to the tools we use. Most high-performing creators use a 2 to 3 tool stack, not one tool for everything. We have to completely debunk the myth of the single all-in-one AI tool. Because honestly, using one tool for your research, your writing, and your formatting, that's a guaranteed path to painfully generic content. Section 2. Building the scripting stack, the foundation of viewer retention. Because structure is absolutely vital to beat that drop-off we talked about, we got to look really closely at our text generation. And this brilliantly illustrates the core difference between our leading AI models right now. Claude Opus 4.7 is your go-to model for long-form structure, precision, and coherent pacing. It thinks in whole documents, which makes it incredibly accurate. Meanwhile, ChatGPT 5.5 thinks extremely fast. That makes it absolutely perfect for punchy hooks and emotional pattern interrupts. You know, those surprising little moments that suddenly snap a bored viewer's attention right back to the screen. So how do we combine their strengths? Well, here's a literal 4-step workflow you can apply right now. Step 1. Do your research with Perplexity AI to pull live, verifiable facts. Step 2. Structure your main argument with Claude AI. Step 3. Take that draft over to ChatGPT to sharpen up your opening hooks. But Step 4? Step 4 is the real insider secret here. Read it out loud and edit. Reading aloud is the ultimate filter to strip out that formal, generic AI voice. Seriously, if a sentence makes you pause or stumble while reading it, just rewrite it. Now, if you're a high-volume or established creator, there are specialized tools to deepen the stack even further. Subscriber is fantastic for YouTube native channel voice matching. vidIQ is great for generating algorithm-aligned scripts based on current retention data. And Overseer OS, it creates creator DNA tone profiles. Basically, it analyzes your past scripts to automatically mimic your exact sense of humor, vocabulary, and pacing. That is incredibly powerful for faceless channels that rely entirely on a highly consistent script tone. Section 3. Mastering the visual stack. Speed without sacrificing brand. I know the sheer amount of design tools available this year is absolutely overwhelming. It's like a giant puzzle. So let's just focus on what actually speeds up your production. Mastering the right visual stack can lead to a staggering 71% time reduction. We are literally talking about dropping your per-asset design time from an average of 38 minutes down to just 11 minutes. That's giving you hours of your life back every single week. While Canva's Magic Studio launched over 40 AI features in 2026, let's be real, these 5 are genuinely the only ones actually worth using in a professional production workflow. DreamLab for text-to-image generation, Magic Switch, Magic Design paired with your brand kit, Magic Write trained on your brand voice, and Magic Eraser combined with Magic Expand. For sure, just ignore the rest of them until you've fully mastered these. And out of those 5, Magic Switch is the absolute game changer. Listen to this. It transforms one single finished design into 50 platform-correct formats in exactly 90 seconds. No way, right? But it does. This specific feature alone completely justifies the Canva Pro subscription for any creator who needs to blast their content across YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn all at once. But part of mastering the stack is knowing exactly when to switch tools.
Canva AI is your daily go-to for speed, fast templated workflows, and consistent brand overlays. It's perfect when you're churning out something like 300 thumbnails a month. But when you need a highly artistic, premium hero image and you can afford a slightly slower output, that is exactly when you tag in Midjourney.
Section 4. Perfecting the audio stack. Voices that actually connect.
Audio has seen some of the most rapid advancements this entire year. Just think about the definition of ElevenLabs AI dubbing. It's a tool that transcribes, translates, and synthesizes speech in a new language, all while attempting to match the original speaker's timing and emotional tone. I mean, this is a total game changer. It allows creators to effortlessly localize their content for global audiences without losing their personal flair and delivery.
So the crucial point is how you configure these audio tools to sound natural. Here are some pro tips. Lower the stability slider in ElevenLabs to force more emotional variation. Guide the AI's pacing by intentionally using commas and ellipses in your text. Train your brand voice with 800 to 1200 words of your real writing. And most importantly, absolutely crucial here, never clone a voice without explicit written consent. The ethical responsibility of voice cloning is totally non-negotiable.
Section 5. Your 2026 creator workflow, assembling your custom machine.
All right, let's pull the whole shebang together and show you exactly how to stack these tools based on your current budget. I highly encourage you to screenshot this visual blueprint right now so you have a practical, actionable plan to take away. If you have zero budget, your stack is Perplexity for research, plus the free tiers of ChatGPT and Claude for outlining and structuring. If you're a growing tech reviewer, combine Perplexity with Claude Pro and vidIQ for about $37 a month. And if you're a high-volume publisher, swapping in Subscriber for channel voice matching will save you massive amounts of editing time.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the core truth beneath all this technology. The AI gave you the architecture. You provide the voice. No matter how advanced these tools get, reading your script out loud and injecting your own pacing, your humanity, and even your flaws, that is the one thing AI simply cannot replace.
Which brings us to a final thought for you to take away. If your AI stack is handling all the research, perfectly structuring the script, and instantly designing the visuals, what unique human experience are you bringing to the camera today? Think about that as you implement these systems into your own channels. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what you create with your new stack.